Hey everyone, it's Jake from Optimum. Today we have a short video on how to use a automated stage column to sort items in card view into different sections automatically for you. This question came from a post over on the Smartsheet community forum, basically asking how to do just that. The user basically wanted to automatically use a formula to show which stage or phase different tasks in the project were from. And what we did is I created a quick formula that I actually include on almost every single one of my project plans to do this, that automatically takes the name of the phase column and puts it in the stage column. We're also going to be using the children and the hierarchy columns in this demo, which are also columns that I include on every project plan with some simple column calculations in there to show different information. So what I did for our children and hierarchy columns, all these are doing is basically showing which level of the system these are at, right? So hierarchy are level 1 tasks, are basically our one for the overall project. Level 2 is for the phase, and then anything greater than that is a task or a subtask. Children basically does the reverse, where it tells us if a task has any children tasks, right? So any that are 0, basically we know are the farthest down level of subtask, and we're going to be using that for a filter when we switch to card view. So all these formulas are super simple. Children is just count children, nothing too complicated about that. Hierarchy is count ancestors +1. I do +1 because I like to start at 1 for my numbering, but you don't necessarily have to add that if you don't want to, and instead you just shift all your numbers down 1. And then the hierarchy column is used on our stage formula. All this is doing is basically saying if the hierarchy is at a certain level, just use the name given. But the important part is that if the hierarchy is greater than 2 in this case, to index the ancestors using the task name at row. So basically what this is doing is it is pulling the ancestor task name down into this column, regardless of what subtask level it's at. So you'll see here that we have subtasks down here, and even if we put a additional subtask below this item and indented it 1, we would still be pulling the correct phase. So it's important to use the greater than hierarchy 2 instead of trying to specify every single hierarchy there, because what this allows you to do is any hierarchy that's greater than whatever your phase hierarchy is at is then able to be categorized in this way. So those are the relevant formulas that we're going to be using. And then what this allows us to do is it allows us to switch over into card view and show all these items in their given phase. This is different than showing it in card view in a way with like a manual dropdown. If you manually specified each of these, you'd be able to move them back and forth. But this gives us the benefit of automatically having the correct phases based on our Gantt or our grid view, right? So all of our details are given in here that we assigned. But what you'll see is we're also seeing our phases getting pulled in, as well as our uncategorized task being the overall project level line. So to remove that, what I've done is I've created a filter that's for tasks only, and all I'm doing is using that children column we talked about to show that when children is 0, basically saying it's the farthest down level of subtask that does not have any further subtasks, to basically show just those items. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toggle that on, and we see we're just seeing the subtasks now and the items without children, right? This way we can look at these tasks as individual items, and we don't have to worry about those phases or anything like that, right? So this is just a quick and easy way in your project plans to show what phase items are at, as well as show different interesting metrics using the hierarchy and the children. This also allows you to do additional roll-up with this information. If you say want to count how many tasks were in a particular phase, you could use the combination of the children and the phase column to show those metrics, and you can use them for a variety of other filtering on reports and stuff like that too as it becomes helpful. So hopefully there's some good information in there for you guys. If you have any additional things that you would do to track phase or any columns that you like to add to your project plans, please go ahead and comment down below, and thanks for your time. Have a good one. Bye.